my god, Lauren.
Johnson just put Luther Burden on notice. Let's talk about it here. Trade Talk Sports back in the video. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just get straight into this. I don't want to hold you guys too much longer, man, because I'm just really interested just to talk about this real quick, man, and give my actual thoughts. And I'm just gonna keep it raw, keep it blunt, okay? Let's just get into it, man. So apparently, Ben Johnson, he had his interview today, right, with the Chicago Bears at Hallis Hall, and, he was talking about some of them players. Now, obviously, OTA's minicamp is pretty much done. Some, the rookies are, still here, but, Caleb Williams, now, I did heard that Caleb Williams and Aduze did both show up today, but besides that, OTA's and minicamp, it's pretty much over, right? I'll be honest, I haven't really posted OTAs. I'll do more in training camp. When training camp hits, I'll do more of training camp. Because OTAs, it's just kind of see where the players are at, you know what I'm saying? And to see how they are moving and how they're progressing. Training camp is when they get the pads, when it really gets real. That's why I'm really going to be doing a lot of details with Chicago Bears in training camp. But I really wanted to notice this because this was very interesting to me. I'm going to show you this video real fast and just tell me what you guys think about it, okay? This is what Ben Johnson had to say earlier today. Hold on, let me play real quick.
The rest of the guys are practicing. You're losing valuable time. Valuable time with your coaches, valuable reps with your teammates, the ability to build the trust that we're talking about. It's not just the coaching staff having trust in you doing the right thing over and over, but it's also your teammates. They got to be out there. They got to see you do it. They got to know that the guy right left of them, that they're going to do the right things and they're going to make the plays when called upon. So, I think it's for everybody, and it's a shame that he got dinged up and missed all that time, because for a young player, it's really where you get the most reps and you can get better in a hurry that way. So that's really for every player on this team.
Now, mind you, if you guys are not on the bus, Luther Burden, apparently he injured himself. Like I said, injuries happen, it's OTAs, I'm not really tripping on him getting hurt. But I have a question, man, now, maybe I'm wrong, but do you guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, do you guys think, all the Bear fans, do you guys think Luther Burden, because my guess is that maybe Ben Johnson expects him to be healthy, and he's not, and maybe Luther Burden is playing with the Chicago Bears, or maybe he's just don't feel like showing up to practice. I mean, as a player, bro, you have to show up to practice. You have to show up to practice. That is your responsibility and your job. Listen, I understand you have an injury. You should at least still show up to practice. Even Costa Loveland has been injured, but he has still been showing up to practice, and he still has been getting some reps in, even though he's been injured. And Luther Burden, you were drafted pretty high with the 39th pick. Don't you feel like you should be in there? Now, like I said, I get you're injured, but don't you think, man, Luther Burden, bro, should be at least out at practice? At least, like I said, learning the film, talking with the coaches, something, instead of not showing up to practice. And I get you're dealing with an injury. I understand that. But at the end of the day, as a player, you have to literally show up to practice. It's your job to show up to practice. You have to show up to practice. It's his point. It just makes sense, man. As a player, especially, man, you getting drafted really high. And like I said, I hope he doesn't become the Velus Jones. We all know who Velus Jones is. Velus Jones is probably the biggest bust in the NFL for the Chicago Bears. I mean, Kevin White is probably also been the biggest bust. But Velus Jones was absolutely horrific. And if you guys know who Velus Jones is just who. Go look his highlights. You see what I'm talking about. He was drafted, I believe, in the 3rd round in 2022, which Pose missed on that completely. It was absolutely disgrace for him. It was just really bad. Just get him. But like I said though, man, like this is really to me concerning. Now, about if you're asking how concerned am I, like 1 to 10, I'm gonna be honest. About like a 7 or 8, because I'm explaining you why. You draft this man with the 39th pick, and he should at least be starting. Now, obviously, you have DJ Moore, you have Rome Odunze. Luther Burden is probably right now your 3rd best receiver, and if he can't play, that's honestly a shame. Like I said, now you have this month break where you go to you go through training camp, right? But at the end of the day, it's your job to still show up. I get you're dealing with injury, but Carson Loveland, he has still, to me, from all the reports that I'm looking at, he has still been showing the practice, and he hurt his shoulder, but he, like I said, now he not be playing, but doing everything that everybody else doing, but he is still like learning the film. He is still, doing some walkthroughs, doing some things, catching these footballs and things like that, like getting his body. And from what I'm hearing, Luther Burden hasn't really showed up, and that's really concerning, man. Your 3rd best receiver cannot show up. That's a concern. That is honestly a really big concern. It is, bro, because Luther Burden, he is supposed to be a first round. He was supposed to be a first round pick, and he slipped to the 2nd round. Now, mind you, like I said, I just said he was supposed to be a first round pick, and he slipped all the way to the 2nd round. And now I'm starting to see some of this, like, maybe there is a reason why he slipped. Like, because like I said, there was some concerns about him, but like I wasn't really worried about it. But now, it might be an actual concern, because you're not showing up to practice, and Ben Johnson looks, you guys seen the video, he looks heated, and it's really concerning. It really is concerning, man. Like I hope like this is not too much and he shows up and everything, he plays good. But like, I'm really gonna be monitoring this situation. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be monitoring this situation. Let me guys know in the comment section below. I just really feel like, man, I don't like that Luther Burden. To me, I get you're injured, but at the end of the day, you should at least still find some type of way to show up in practice. Even Carson Loveland, who had a shoulder injury, he even still showed up to practice. So the fact that you're not showing up to practice, is kind of it's really questioning. The Bears drafted him high, and they expect him to at least start and at least to be one of the best players. But from what I'm hearing already, that this man is not starting is really, really questionable. It really is, bro. Because I'm so sorry, I'm passionate, man, but like, it's just really, I am very concerned. I gotta be honest. This is not a good look for you, man. This is not a good look. Like I said, I hope it's nothing but this is just not a good look for Luther Burden, man. It really is not. It's just not, bro. Like when you're drafted that high, your goal is to at least start. Like the Bears do have some other depth. The guys like Kias, they have what's his name? Devin Haney, I believe, that we signed. We still got Tyler Scott, which he keep in the bubble, who knows? But I think everybody agrees Luther Burden, as long as he's healthy, he's gonna start. But I don't know, man. Like, this is really questioning the whole Luther Burden, man. I hope you can figure this out, because this is very concerning. But that's all I got for right now, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. Press the bell notification every time I drop a video. As always, man, more content, more lit videos coming, man. Love you guys, man. Always the Bears.